this week looking at the paper that was written by Professor Marcus Templer a few years ago titled Slavs, New Invaders in Byzantium. The Bulgars had become a considerable power, but between 833 and 972 AD, their power declined because of internal strife and external interference. Their empire included more or less the territories of present-day Bulgaria, present-day Serbia, the area of the Fyrom, and some parts of the western, central, and eastern Greek Macedonia. The port of Thessaloniki was in Byzantine hands. At this time, Bulgaria was divided into two provinces, eastern and western. In 972 AD, John Tzimiskes, who was the emperor of Byzantium, took the opportunity to seize eastern Bulgaria when a preemptive attack of the Russians dethroned the Bulgarian Emperor Boris II. The western province survived under the leadership of a Bulgarian Count Nicola and his four sons, Samuel, David, Moses, and Aaron. One of these sons, Samuel, assumed the title of Tsar and at first made Prespa his capital and later Ohrid, and from there he launched a fierce attack against Byzantium, seizing all Macedonia except Thessaloniki and Sicily. He also recovered Serbia and northern Bulgaria and transferred his capital back to Sofia. General Nikephoros Ouranos of the Byzantine army checked them in the area of the river Spethios and routed the retreating Bulgarians to Macedonia. On July 29, 1014, at Basilthe in Greek Glyzion, which is close to Strumica, present-day Fyrom, the Emperor of Byzantium, Basil II of the Macedonian dynasty, ended Samuel's empire by capturing 15,000 soldiers. A sad detail of this battle, dear friends, is that Basil II ordered that the 15,000 soldiers be chained in files of 100, blinding one eye of the first soldier in each file, and blinding completely the following 99. In this condition, Basil II sent Samuel's soldiers back home. When Samuel saw them, he was so shocked that he died from a heart attack a few months later, 2 days after he saw the sad consequence of the battle. For this act of his, history gave Basil II the infamous title of the Bulgar Slayer, Bulgaroktonos as we say in Greek. It must be noted that Basil II, a short man with brilliant light blue eyes, was a descendant of those Macedonians who some centuries back emigrated from Macedonia to the area between the present-day Edirne and Kesan in Turkish Thrace. At that time, that area was called the province of Macedonia, and that is why Basil II is a descendant of the Macedonian dynasty of Byzantium. It is said he was born in Charyopolis, present-day Kharabolu, which is in Turkish Thrace. Skopje argues that the ancient Macedonians were not of Greek stock and that they had already amalgamated with the Slav invaders, and that is why they want to be called Macedonians. Skopje also argues that Samuel and his troops were Macedonians, meaning Slavs, but history has recorded that Basil was a Macedonian and very Greek, and that is why he fought the Bulgarians. We shall continue looking at this very interesting discussion next week, dear friends, and just some closing remarks. Tomorrow, as we all know,